I love for the trap. I love for the trap. Like it's real love. Damn, about nigga. I was born in it. I'm a done in it. I won in it. Damn, about nigga. My love for the trap. I love for the trap. I think this love real. Still got love for the trap, it almost got me killed. Somebody grab a heater, in and out of town, buy a lot, get the prices cheaper. I was born in it, try to make a train, can have my son in it. Dope man, son, paid attention, now I'm a done in it. Babe, I love you, you my everything. Love with the trap, see that Z, that's my wedding ring. Lamp now run through the hood, finna blow the brain. Don't know why I be without you, probably go insane. My love for the trap. My love for the trap. I think this love real. Still got love for the trap, it almost got me killed. Grab a sandwich bag, take cash out. When you come, bring only cash. Before I had a house, I swear the trap house new many nights. I'm on the plane again, we getting low, it's time to take a flight. Hey, I love you. You trying a nigga like how I'ma put something before you. Second trip I ever had on landway, right in folks. Show me what love was. I swear at first I had no clue. Ups and down in this shit. 2 and 30, watch for the raid. Knew I make something out of my life and I went today. Nigga pull up now, cause it ain't too many left. I ain't making no excuses, playing the cards that I was dealt. I'm in a trap house, lost downtown, nice as hell, but I'ma trap it out. Really know them raps, told you that, got it mapped out. Since I graduated, 5 years, seen no drought. I think it's real love. I love the trap shit. You change a nigga life, know this shit wrong, I don't know why, feel so right. My love for the trap. I know where I be.
Throw your hood up unless you a bitch, nigga. Be a dub in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. You boys playing the game good, I'm talking about kick, though. Throw your hood up unless you a bitch, nigga. Be a dub in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. You boys playing the game good, I'm talking about kick, though. What's the business pimping already? What it do? We just some thugs in the club on that Grey Goose. We blowing Doja on the pose in the DJ booth. I bolt it down, clean or some bitch too. These hoes usually broke ass hustlers hate, but I'm used to it. That fake shit, I'm seeing through it. Fuck the world from yours truly. I'm from Bogovia, bitch. Fresh off a nigga's ass, break up his county, mad happy, catch a jelly, the Swiller man. That undercover street in the mainstream of hip hop. Who want it with top? That Texas tycoon top. Now use a pistol grip, Mossberg for my life. Buckshot slugs, taking only headshot. I hate a bitch nigga, a snitch nigga that talk too much. So you can't piss on me, player. Tell me it's right and hold 'em up. Special report, the evening edition, all assets granted. But you the bitch up, you stood up and handed. Throw your hood up, that shoot a bitch, nigga. Deal dub in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. Playing the game good, I'm talking about kick, though. Throw your hood up, that shoot a bitch, nigga. Deal dub in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. Playing the game good, I'm talking about kick, though. You can tell I'm from Dallas because I roll Dayton's. You know the truth when you hear. Look at these boys hating. I'm an old country ass nigga. 12 nickel plated. Hip hop Hall of Famer. First time ballot, baby. Fuck truth, we on that crunk juice. Throw it up.
Hey, smoke me with your boy,
Already roll it up. I got the dice. See the least say what they hitting for. Breaking bread or busting heads. Get my dick sucked. I'm getting bent up in this bitch like it's my birthday. New Year's Eve and June 19th. Cause are so safe. Game time, Texas two-step, knuckle up. I treat these boys like faggots, tear their ass up. Real, recognize the real, throw your hood up. The T.O.P., D-double-L-A-R-A. It's enough bread for everybody. What's the problem? It is what it is, and I keep it real, partner. Throw your hood up, unless you's a bitch, nigga. Be a dub in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If be about your paper and a nigga like me starving, I'm serving to dip through that bitch, you understand me? Lights out, like I'm coming to store one of them little Twinkies or something. Say, man, give me a Twink, and when you turn around, bam, boom, that's it, bitch, you out of it, you heard me? Oh, we on the air. I'd like to introduce the world to MJF, the newest member of the Stepchild Records.
Top dollar make me hold on holler.
Quarter pound in the high. Street game. Yo, fat. Coming down, candy paint, done did that. Screens falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lat, done did that. Pulling all nighters, flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick those stacks and crash, done did that. Monopolize with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel last. I'm trying to get my Bill Gates on, excuse me. Don't get me wrong, get me right, niggas, excuse me. Sell anything for my soul, but I done told y'all that. And I don't love none of these hoes, and I done showed y'all that. I spit these flows like I'm supposed to, and we can choke on that. See, I'm the coldest cat I know rapping, dog. Y'all run tell that. If you sell dodo when you smoke, then I got your sack. But all that bumping, stunting, run, high capping, fuck all that. Chicken sugar, that's the plan. Put my city on the map. Make cats who hate me when they see me say Top did that. I'm trying to beat up the block in an armored truck, sitting on some Martian Fox. The bank of Dallas, right-handed player coming southpaw. World famous, world known. Pimp ass nigga like Ken Alone. Blowing reaper like Cheatin' Tone. Logo, a skull, 2 microphones. It's top dollar, done did it. $1 billion type nigga. Ghetto fabulous y'all for a minute. Project Ballin' Dog, done did it. Coming down, candy paint, done did that. Screens falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lat, done did that. Pulling all nighters, flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick those stacks and crash, done did that. Monopolize with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel last.
Niggas watching everything, watch my fucking nuts hang. I'm stepping with my loaded heat, jumping deep up in this game. I never was a bullshitter when it came to getting mine. Since I've been a young G, dope been my hustle grind. Mama tried to guide me, daddy rolled stones, man. In and out that penitentiary, made the place his home, man. Falling out the house with my granny deuce. On the cut, shooting them dice down the cut, my niggas loose, man. Niggas ain't guessing cause I had the duffel bag, man. Present day the same way, I'm reaching for my ag thing. Pea shooter, gunpowder, lead, what they call that? What's his name? Got broke off in that alley, nigga, boss that. Just believe I'm down for the cause right now. $100 stick from the south, I take a stab. If you niggas can't feel me, I ain't giving a fuck, man. You niggas ain't real G's, game leave you stuck, man. You ain't never seen the hot face of the devil. A crimson red killer, a body snatching rebel, a midnight missionary jack move maker. A sneak up on you, hunter, a cut you open. Gator, the main upstairs, be the only thing I bar. I ride solo, bitch, you 40 in the car. I never ask a nigga for a motherfucking thing. Bitch, we take what we deserve, cause bitch, we in this game, and bitch, we causing pain.
Órale, aquí estamos viendo la vida loca. Y si no ves, una cosa es otra. Guáchate con los catrachos, porque aquí en esta vida el gobierno te trata gacho. Vos, así es, moviendo y traficando. Aquí estoy con el mero peso, top dollar y el quarter pound. 25 libras, hablando como entraron miles y miles de libras hasta llaves. Vos, viniendo de a mero abajo, y tú sabes, los mexicanos vienen de México con todo el jale. De California a Rento hasta Texas, todo Estados Unidos, a los United States, top of Texas, arriba de Texas. Pues aquí estoy sufriendo y que ya lo hice.
Coming down, candy paint, done did that. Screens falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided riding by foes, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lag, done did that. Pulling all nighters, flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick those stacks and crack, done did that. Monotomized with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel that.
Yeah, Volume 5, your boy growing. I know y'all still hating, but I'm still making what I do, doing it how I do, you know what I'm saying? MJF, welcome to the family, baby, you know what I'm saying? Is it? Peace.
What's going on down there in the 214, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been coming out with their stuff, you know what I'm talking about? We hearing from everybody.
What's happening? What's happening, man? What's happening, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. It's your boy, Mr. 214, 21 Joe, 214. Y'all know what it is. Whatever they want to call me, y'all know what it is with me. Top dollar in the house, man. Real talk. Dallas after dark. On this beautiful, terrific Tuesday that the Lord done made, man. I got a tight show tonight. My brother got some stuff we gonna run off from his show. And I'm so fidgety because, last night I didn't want to say the wrong thing because I was on his show. You know what I'm saying? But now tonight, I get to just be me. You know what I mean? Because I always address the elephant in the room, even when don't nobody else want to. That's kind of my thing. That's what I'm supposed to do. Uh, I told y'all that anytime that my brother give me a chance to talk to y'all, put me on the platform, that we were gonna talk Black history. And the reason why I say that is because it's our job to teach our kids Black history. It's not nobody else's job. It's not the system job. It's not the school system job. We ain't went down there and put no packages together or nothing. That's something that we need to start at home before we can expect anybody else to respect us. We have to first respect ourselves. And so we got to open up the lines of communication. We had a funeral today at the high school, one of the essays, and the track started died Friday before school started. His name is Roy Hughes. His funeral is still pending. They got a GoFundMe thing. And somebody, give money. They trying to collect money. He didn't have insurance, so the school has been real, kind of mom. You know what I mean? Babies just be crying. You ask them what's wrong, and they, oh man. So we got to try to be strong for them and push them through because life be life in either way. And when I talk about Black history, that is a part of our history. The way we weep, we really should be happy when people die and cry when somebody have a baby. That's what the old folks used to tell us. Because when you're born into a world. Look at the world. Imagine a kid 20 years from now. Yeah, you should cry then. But when somebody's no longer here dealing with it, that, that's a good thing because they're not suffering no more. And regardless if they were sick or not, this world's a bitch, man. It's just fucked up. Even people or it seems like the people who do right get fucked over. And you be like, damn, so I might as well go get all I can get. And that's the test of character. That's something to be said. See, education is key to success, to sustaining success. You can get successful, meaning get some money doing something, but to maintain that, to be sharp enough to know the tax numbers on that, how much money you can spend on that, how much money you can withdraw and deposit every day. All these things, you have to be educated about this. And we don't have financial talk at home. There is none at school. You get what I'm saying? So you got to get out there and get it. When I say it's our job, man, would a real Black man please stand up? Because I challenge you. I challenge you. You hear me? Top dollar, I challenge you. Go 1 week. No, go 1 hour in a week without no circuit, no nothing, no cell phone, no tablets, no movies, no nothing. Sit at the dinner table with your family, kids and all, and talk. Use your words. Make sure that your kids got social skills. Right now, hell, these guys scared to meet girls. Dudes are going on my OnlyFans and paying for pussy, and then that's my girl. That ain't your girl. That's whoever paying for the pussy. Girls, quit selling the monkey, man. I know it's the most valuable product in the world, but it shouldn't be for sale. You can give it to whoever you want to, but it should not be for sale. Once you put a price on it, then you start getting ranked in value, which y'all don't want to. You never hear a woman say, "Oh, I messed up, so we broke up." It's always his fault. It's always something he was short on. So it's shortcomings on both sides of that. We're gonna have to rebuild that, but the way you start is in the home. You don't start with a bunch of grown men sitting around talking and bullshitting, or you don't start with an all men group or all woman group of walking and marching and protesting. No, no, no. You start at home, behind closed doors, with your own seeds. And you talk about it so much to where they know that it would be a great disappointment if they went out and acted in any other way. Then you'll see some change throughout the community. Once you see the communities change, then the cities will change. Then the marriage rate might go back up. It might. But right now, I don't believe, hell, they shouldn't even do marriage right now. This ain't marriage. These are business agreements. Yeah, I said it. So the Black History thing, y'all, is so important, and we got to be mindful. I'll tell you a Black History fact that most people probably know but don't really think about it. You know, George Washington, they said was the first president, but I told y'all that was actually John Hanson. There were 7 more presidents before George Washington, but that's not the point. George Washington. Yeah, the George Washington. You know he owned slaves? What? Yeah, he owned slaves. So let's not play like it ain't what it was. You know what I mean? See, this country was built off of black people's backs. And for us to act like we shouldn't get reparations for that is kind of bad. Because, when you work, you want to get paid. Look at how when you go to work every day. If they don't pay you, you ain't gonna go back to work. Nigga, we talking about 400 years building the whole country. Everything, dog. Not some of it, all of it. White folk didn't build shit. So yeah, it's some accountability that needs to be done there. It's not that the white race today did something to the black race. No, 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 no. Y'all profited from it because y'all were born in a position of strength, of power. We were born in a position of need and want. I want this. I need that. Which created all the welfare and all that bullshit that they ought to get rid of. Just say farewell to welfare. That's how I look at it, me personally. But, the Section A, the food stamps, the child support, they ought to get rid of all that shit. So they shouldn't take money out of my check forcefully to pay for some other broad's kids because she got 5 kids and needs some help. She done all that fucking. She need to get to work. See, if they start having to pay for their own little thing, don't make me pay. Make them pay. They the one doing the fucking. I got my own family to take care of. That's why I get off my ass and go to work. Those are some key things that we got to get to because there is no accountability in the black community. No one wants to look in the mirror and say, what can I do better? What did I do wrong? Okay, then why did you do it that way? What was a better way to do it? Nobody has these conversations with themselves. And it's time. Because you don't want nobody else to tell you nothing. So it's going to have to be some self-checking. And that's okay too, as long as you understand when you do something wrong, next time you won't. Ain't nobody perfect. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about some accountability, black man. Some accountability. See, good things happen to bad people every day. Or, well, bad things happen to good people, excuse me, every day. Bad things happen to good people every day. The devil be busy. You think he be busy on his own? No, he busy trying to fuck up what's mentally strong, y'all. You hear me? He bent on trying to pull you away from your self peace, your self motivation, your you know, your peaceful place. He don't want peace. He want chaos. He want that mind running. Like we have strokes because we just be stressing about stuff. Oh, how I'm gonna do that? Well, how am I gonna do this? You know, that part, just stress. So we have to be sure, man, you know, that we pay attention to what's going on and talk to our kids, man. When you see these youngsters and you can talk to them, talk to them. I know these YNs, we can't talk to a lot of them. I get that. But the ones that you can talk to them. Because those that no one can talk to will erase themselves. You hear me? And if a kid, like my brother say, if a kid grew up in the house and he see his brother making straight A's, playing ball in the band or whatever, what you think he gonna do? Okay, well, if he see his brother out there on the block getting paper and having money and shit and buying cars and jewelry, what you think he gonna do? Our first role models of the people that we wake up with, our fathers. Our mother is your first love. Your dad is your first hero. So be mindful of what we put forward. You know, right now we got this crazy. My brother gonna bring it up. I ain't gonna even say nothing, but oh man, we got to be careful. We have to be careful what we allow our kids to do, man. And we're not punishing them. And a little ass whooping ain't never hurt nobody. I don't care what the government tell you. If your kid do certain things, you touch their ass. That's the only way you teach them. Because the white folks touch them, but they lock their ass up. See, they get paid for them. See, they take them and put them right back into slavery. You know, slavery was abolished except if you commit a crime. That means you got to work free for the state you in, which is the United States of America. We used to call it the chain gang. I don't know what these youngsters calling it now, the punk line or something. I don't know. But we got to start talking to these babies, man. We're going to have to put our feet to the fire. We're going to have to look ourselves in the mirror. We're going to have to dress a certain way just to make sure we setting a certain example. You know, your clothes don't wear you, you wear your
I
clothes,
watched
so
this
you're going to be
part. What
fine,
I
whatever
used to
it
come
is.
by and let me
But
dog
we
it.
got too many kids right now doing it the wrong way. They want attention, they're attention seeking, but they're getting it the wrong way. Let's show them how to get good, positive attention in a positive manner. Let's show them how when they do something good, we reward them. When they do something bad, we punish them. That's the way of the world, people. And as parents, it's our jobs to see about our own seeds. I'm going to say that again. I don't care what you and old girl going through and what you and old boy going through. As parents, it's our job to see about our own damn seed. Not our mama, not our sister, not our granny, not the government. No. You laid down and done that fucking. Now get up and see about it. Those were the rules when I was growing up. See, we would beat the woman down there to the child support. No, I don't want to hear that. We ain't getting along. Boom. But that should be eliminated. It's almost unconstitutional to me how two people can have a baby and then the woman say, well, I need help with the child. No shit. Go talk to him. Y'all was talking good because y'all was fucking good. I don't want to hear that y'all can't talk. Y'all made life together. Goddamn bullshit. She was talking to that meat. See, we got to hold each other more accountable for our own actions, not what somebody else did to us. I'm talking about what somebody else can do for us. See, for me, if you come down there, I'm going to give you a piece of advice. Don't ask me for shit. Now, there is certain circumstances that, woman needs some help. I get it. But for the most part, that should be the hardest shit to get, like disability. You know how hard it is to get full 100% disability? You can get it, but you got to prove a lot of shit. That's how it need to be to get food stamps and Section A and all that. Because we're making a mockery out of the whole thing. We're making a mockery out of it. Ain't nobody really, people sell stamps. And we're not talking about the color. We're talking about people sell stamps. Well, if you need them so bad, why are you selling them? Because we all know if you get stamps, you can get Section A. If you get Section A, you ain't paying but $50 or $100 a month for a 3-4 bedroom house or apartment. Everybody know that. So let's miss that shit. And on top of that, they gonna give you a little cash. So they done gave you everything except a man to make it. Because the idea was to replace the man. The caretaker. You know what I mean? The person that provides and protects. Yeah, well now, see, you don't need a man. Now you need a dildo. We got to get back, put our families back together. And I challenge you now, with a real black man, please stand up. Please. Because what we're doing right now is not going to work, y'all. It's not going to work. I'm on here every week talking about the same thing. And I'm going to keep talking about it until I see some change. And I want to see seeds planted. I want to watch flowers grow. I'm tired of these dead, rotten ass flowers. I'm tired of them. They don't. Like I tell people all the time, it's gonna be some killing going on because some of these niggas need to go. But when I say niggas, I'm not talking about black folks. I'm talking about niggas. And I don't know everything, but I know niggas when I see them. I know niggas when I hear them. You can move somebody out of the project and take them to the suburb, and in 1 year, that house or apartment they were in is going to look just like that when they was in the project. You know why? Because they don't have no value or nothing. They don't have to work for nothing. See, when you work, normally you take good care of your shit. Just think about what I'm telling you. Your mom or dad or somebody, your granny and them, they give you your first car. Oh, it's okay. But the first time you got to go buy one, when you need a co-signer, yeah, you're going to keep that son bitch clean, full of gas, tires on it, oil change, tune up. You're going to see about that son gun. It's the same way with life. It's the exact same way. I'm going to go to commercial, and when I come back, I'm going to have my brother with me. When he got some hot little topics we're going to run over from last night, some stuff he want to blow me up with, because he know how to push my buttons, because this world is so screwed up, man. But hey, in just a minute, man, I appreciate all the listeners, man, everybody who rocking with me, man. Y'all stay down. I'll be right back. Mr. 214. Yeah, sir.
I watched this boy. Rick, he used to come by and lend me $1 here, 50 cents down. He was all right, He would never let me 5, though, He ain't let me on them twos and fews, So I felt for the boy. I went over there talking to him. And he ignorant. Because I sit down and talk to him, and he don't let him get none of that powder in his nose. That's like trying to talk to a baboon bear. I talked to the boy 7 days and 7 nights. He was still on the same subject. Where can I get some more?
Next rhyme, storylines about a friend of mine. I guess we'll call him Lil Johnny this time. Now little Johnny lived a life of a hard knot, have not. Project born, raised by the dope spot. Now mama did what she could, but the grind was hard. The last thing he wanted to do was break the Jones hard. But in the process from growing up boy to a man, sometimes you lose just your reality, know what I'm saying? Now at the age of 13, Johnny saw his pop shot by a crooked cop while he was cutting school, posted on the block. So understand me when I tell you he done seen some things. Like we be popping it, baby, the Johnny Woods game. Raised in Dixon on that Trey 5-7 beat, where everything is real in the field, play for keeps. He watched them players with bits and pimp player hits. He learned the game is hard, baby, as good as it gets. Now mama begging to quit, switch game, go legit. But he didn't feel it till she got sprung on that glass dick. Now trials and tribulations, dangerous, sad faces, dodging cases. He won't know why we from the game. There's only one problem, he loving paper. Expensive lifestyle, shopping daily, living wild. Got homies he came up with from day one, they won't let him down. My daily paper chasing, living only for money making. But Section 8 project brawls, they got him aggravated. Dry season, they cut through homies, they're waiting, they all up on him. That 201 Hummer, he pack his gat up in his bummer. Having suicidal thoughts, hiding out up in funky town. Got killers head away by the pound. Now can they get down? See drama, look company, that shit like misery. It's killer bee, especially when you thought they your friends, but they're enemies. Johnny popped the cop, trying to take him for what he got. A stepchild be real on the block. Papoose, what you got? So what you got, baby? What you got? I tell y'all what. Say, man, make a block. Yeah, make a block, man. Yeah, make a block. Say what you need. No, make a block. Make a block, man. Yeah. Say, man, who's the white boy? What's up with that? Nah, you know we don't fuck with that. Nah, it ain't that kind of party. It ain't that kind of party. Say, ain't that. Make a block. Yeah. That what you do. I ain't got nothing. Yeah. So see that brick right there? Yeah. Pick that up. Yeah, pick that up. Right. Leave your money over there with that hoe. Yeah. Right. Yeah, leave your money right there. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's you. I ain't gonna hear you shit. What you talking about? Right. Make a block. Make a block. Make a block, man.
I ain't no motherfucking dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar. And I want every motherfucking dollar. Keep the game and right about how I got it. I got big work, I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
Welcome to Top Metropolis, the home of Sudan. I'm your host, I'm Topodopolis. My peeps call me Squiller Man. Born and raised in dirty, known for pushing pounds and burden. Clown when it's necessary. Real mics to the damn bird. I'm from the south side of town, where we be gold killers. Gold grills, Cadillacs and bills, and we boy now nigga. Home of that one hit a quitter, day chopping, popping collar, nigga. Serve, drinking money, making head, busting lyrics spitter. The ultimate game is chess. The ultimate fee is death. The ultimate nigga top dollar. My name speaks for itself. Practice my telekinesis, write my thesis, drop this hip hop and sequel. Macalicious, I'm at nutrition, magnificent, lethal. Listen up, I got some free games. Say no, not really. Cause it cost me like a motherfucker. Y'all gon' feel it. The top spot, I'm top notch. This be the top of 10. Stepchild records, fighting 5. It ain't bullshit.
I ain't no motherfucking dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar. And I want every motherfucking dollar. Keep the game and right about how I got it. I got big work, I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
Now that Jay-Z done retired, these boys in the game, they shook. They thought the spot was open competition. Playboy, the spot I already took. My flight I already booked. Since Pop wanna be nice. Crushing boys, albums with hooks already. These cats acting like raw. They claim MCs, but they fraud. These niggas act like since they can rap, they gon' blow up in ball. You got cats producing beats in up front, wanting they bread. It's a process, y'all done picking the art out the yacht. My thick is marketing promotions. See, vinyl is essential. Walk over the tax ID now with posters. 8x10 promo pictures out the coordinated album. Nigga, I put 5 in these streets. When the 4 groups had 9 producers, dog, plus I don't make beats. Next level of the game. See, I need points in publishing, production deals. Tool set up with videos, crushing shit. In-house producers, screwed and chop. Down in Houston, beat the block up to build my stock up. Y'all can suck my
I ain't
dick
no
to be
motherfucking
true.
dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar.
I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
These label labels be shifty, I swear I ain't never seen nothing like it. Fucking these boys over with no Vaseline and making them like it. For sure, that's why I keep it gutter. Guilty by affiliation, fuck it. Stand independent, penny a minute, forever hustling. Hurting the slab, head of the lab, it's the Squiller man. I move to work, I don't do the perks, stick to the plan, stick to the thing. Like I just want a Grammy, smoking on this game. I keep a boosted bar for dating, chopping these hoes, call me daddy. No commercials, no videos, no BT. But every corner store, pool hall, barbershop, liquor store, y'all see me out the trunk around the clock. Got every penny looking down, what, yeah, ride this motherfucker until the wheels fall off. Buy me some just for me and keep some starch in my pants. The living legend, the top of Texas, I'm back again. You telling I'm the coldest. What that working, I just sold it. What that sticky egg is all up in me, I tried to
motherfucking dope dealer. I'm a rapper that hustle and chop it up and hit your block with it. Call me the top dollar. And I want every motherfucking dollar. Keep the game and right back how I got it. I got big work, I got big faces. I done been around the block, I done seen places. I'm the big boss type, name brand nigga. With big nuts and I'm known to fuck around nigga.
Yo, Top, I know you hear that steady going off on your hip. Man, won't you catch that and call us back?
Man, that's Tamika, man. I'm still trying to get rid of that broad.
Man, I met a Tamika about 2 summers ago. 2 years ago, I met Tamika, I think the middle of July. I can't lie, the first time I saw her, she was looking fly. Matter of fact, I was getting let me get some she was too. I kept it playing ass girl, say, what you about to do? Went to the counter, paid ass 5D, she started looking funny. Didn't pay no mind, I said, I got you, pulled out my money. Step back outside, we come say, I'm checking out little mama. Had a session in the studio, so I got Tamika's number. 2 months passed, I called on the Tuesday, 2:30 on the cool. T. Jones answered and said Tamika has made home from school. Ma'am, if you don't mind me asking, how old is your daughter?
Met baby girl in the projects, it was summertime. Daisy Dukes with a halter top. Duke your brace talking DUI. Knuckle down, I'm pulling over to the curb. I asked how old she was, she said I was grown. I said word, but see what Eagle feed. Quoting lyrics from my people, talking about the millennium sold out Cadillacs and Regals. Her whole conversation was about the lick. Say she from the city where we from, she want to represent. Licking her lips, and for a sip, smoking black and mild. Looking at her thigh, she pointed out, tatted stepchild. You with that? Represent that. Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
She'll get caught up in a cycle, hollering at a pimp. Her mama standing in the door, signaling, come here. Sundress, had done in cornrows, contacts make her look Creole. She said she done look Benny hair once or twice before. I recognized her face, she said I dance, I know. I told him, come on, both of them, let's go. Tamika, look.
People think Tamika tripping now, cause Tamika stripping now. But Tamika ain't crazy now, Tamika got a little baby now. She learned too much early. Everybody know what Tamika. When she was 15, her mother was 30. Everybody know what Tamika. I ain't mad at you, just be careful and do what you do. Tamika, take care of that hard-headed son and get your revenue.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Look at you looking like that today. Look, mama, hey, what's your name?
Tamika.
Quit looking at me like that, baby girl. They say you just 15. Done told me about you look like like you just too fine for your own damn good. But you can call me back when you hit 18 and I'll take you to the crib in the hood. Look at you looking like that today. Look, mama, hey, what's your name?
Tamika.
Quit looking at me like that, baby girl. They say you just 15. Done told me about you look like you just too fine for your own damn good. But you can call me back when you hit 18 and I'll take you to the crib in the hood.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate. Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up. Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass mate. Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Welcome back, man. I appreciate everybody staying with me, man, rocking with me. I see you, Relentless. What's happening, baby? Yeah, I see you in the house. But here's the thing, guys. Jason. That's my music that he got playing in the background, y'all. So, but he on the phone taking a phone call. He can't hear me. But nevertheless, you know me, I love talk. My Chevy big guy. Say, man, just real talk. Will a real black man please stand up? I'm tired of seeing all this bullshit, man. Enough's enough. You know, I know it's offensive to be a man these days, but if you're a man, you're a man. And then you want to start talking to these kids instead of just watching them wild out. You know, and don't just say, you know, oh, that's my sister boy, you know. Talk to him if he'll listen to you. Now, some of them you can't talk to. But if you can talk to them, man, try to start dropping little jewels in their ear. And lead them by example. You hear me? Be a man. Be a provider. Be that rock they can lean on. Every time something go wrong, they end up back at your motherfucking place. Hey, man, I need. Let's start showing them what it's going to take to be successful with our marriages and our familyhood. Because right now, we just telling them, y'all go out and get the bag. Everybody want to see the bag. Hell, pussy so good, dog, these hoes like the two, my nigga. Now they acting like niggas and going and buying play dicks and want to play in the pussy. It's like, time for us to step back in, man. Start busting their backs down. But you don't put no baby in them till you choose the one you're going to be with. But it's time for some dick handling. Some real man shit. Not no little boy shit. You know, it's time now. Enough for paying $40 at the hole and paying their light bill. No, let them pay their own damn bill. Start building relationships. You know, then when you get in a relationship, y'all pay double bill. Put the value of life back where it is, not on the pussy. Because they losing selling their pussy and we losing buying the pussy. That pussy was made for us and it was made for fucking. I said it. So, hey, Jason. He still can't hear nothing I'm saying. Hey, Jason, I hear the music playing. The music is playing.
I don't know who y'all fucking with. My own T. Jones say I'm thugged out. I'm posted up in South Dallas, selling seeds.
Already. Now, you ready to come on? Let me know. Let me know when you're ready to come on. All right. Okay, guys. Now, what I was saying is this bit that, what I was saying is it's some accountability in being a man. Think about your paw and them and all the shit that they dealt with. So the shit that we gonna have to deal with, it may seem unfair, but it's our fault. It's our fault for stop teach. We didn't teach what was taught to us enough. We didn't harp down on it. This is about the third generation of kids that don't go to church, y'all. So if you ain't really see, church is good because it's not that you believe in God or what church you go to. It's about the peace of mind you get, the settling of the soul, that reboot, that restart for the week. Okay, boom. Yeah, you know, with the church, prayed, mom and them cried, whatever it is, y'all, boom. Now, your mental, you already prepared to go to class if you're in school and not talk because you didn't talk in church. You're already prepared to get up and dress your best to look like you were worth $1 million. Because that's what you did when you went to church. You should already be willing to help somebody that you think needs your help, not somebody begging. Everybody knows somebody that need help. Help them if you can help them. That's paying tithes to me, not paying the pastor. See, I wouldn't pay the pastor like I wouldn't pay for pussy. I just ain't gonna do it. I don't see why I should pay for it. You have to explain it to me. Why would I pay for something that's free? Think about that. All the women now that's selling their pussy, wanting a deal and all that. And now look at all them just fucking for free. Look at them. We got to get back on point, man, with our game. I see you in the box, Woody. I see you. Welcome back, man. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. I see you. Who is that? Heartfelt. I feel you. I feel you. I see you in there. I see you. I see you. But man, we gotta start just taking care of business and stop bullshitting. Cause all right now we come from a generation of party and bullshit and bullshit and party. And if you want to keep the black man and woman off balance, have a church, a liquor store, and a club about 2 blocks apart. Think about that. All the white communities that you go to, they normally have one liquor store they all go to and one church that everybody's a member of. West Side High School and North Side High School, one church, one pastor, one liquor store. Now go to the black neighborhood and tell me what you see more of. Churches and liquor stores and hole in the walls. Somewhere where we can just come and drink and talk about and bitch and complain, buy a 3.5 and blow it. You know what I mean? Just things that's not even important, but it keeps us so off balance and out of key that we don't pay attention to what's important. We more concerned of what's gonna happen to P. Diddy than the missing girls and boys that's missing right now in this country. We more concerned about what Trump did or didn't do as opposed to how are we gonna make it? What are we gonna do for us? Well, that starts with the me complex. First, you got to do for your damn self, or you can do for anybody else. That's why I have a problem with paying the pastor. He driving a Lexus or a Beamer or a Benz. Shit, I'm driving a pickup truck. Make it make sense to me. Because he read? Shit, I get up there and read. No. See, that was part of when Christ died. We don't need to talk to the pastor to get to God now. Now you can talk to the Lord yourself, one-on-one. Now you can go directly to him and talk. Pray. Because he know if you're full of shit or not anyway. More than a male human pastor. Because they all claim to be anointed. But how many of them are anointed? What is anointed? What are we looking at? What are we dealing with? And what judgment? What scales? You know what I mean? That's so important in today because everybody wants to be special. Everybody got their own shit. The transgenders got their own shit. The women got their own shit. The men got their own shit. The gays got their own shit. Black lives matter. White lives matter. Blue lives matter. Everybody got a little section of where, hey, we important too. And I will come at everybody with this one little statement. Ain't none of y'all, meaning including myself, none of us, important enough for a law to be about what we talking about. See, we should all have the same rights, human rights, man and woman rights. Now, whatever you do in your personal life, that's on you. You don't need no right to do that. You got the right to do what the hell you want to do. You grown, ain't you? But this belief that two men or two women could get married, that's not what the marriage vows state. But we changing them. Why now? Why are you allowed to get married like man and woman? Why is two women or two men able to have the same benefits as a man and woman? They can't do the same thing a man and a woman can do. They can't have a family. They can't be fruitful, go forth and multiply. See, some things is not a but. Some things you don't get to choose. Some things that is what it is. We gonna have to start talking to these kids, man. And the key is us talking and going back and running our own damn household, man. My dad, my mom, we were never on food stamps. We were never on Section 8. But we stayed in the hood. We didn't have shit. But my mom and dad got up every day and went to work. Now, I know a lot of families didn't see or wasn't raised the way I was. But what I'm talking about is the right way to do it, not an alternative way of doing something right. So if you done made mistakes and you're not able to do it that way, make sure your kids don't make the same mistake. The child is not a mistake, but having a child with somebody you're not going to be with is, because now you can't spend all the time that you want to spend with that child. Now you're not there every time that child goes through something. These things are important in life, in the mental and the makeup. It's important. But, we act like it's not. And so I think that it's critical right now for us just to talk to our kids, man. Talk to these babies. If you talk to your kids regularly, you will know if they off. You will know if something's bothering them. Them your kids. That's not my damn kids. Them your kids. How can the teacher or the coach have more rapport with your child than you? Think about what I'm saying to you. How can somebody outside of your house have more rapport with them than you? That comes from not talking to these kids, man. That comes from being busy and working. That's not like you're a bad person, but we always cut off shit. And I always say it in life, when things ain't adding up, start subtracting. Fuck that. Make the main thing the main thing. Everybody want to talk about their second and third and fourth income, but the main thing has got to be the main thing in order for you to do something on the side. You understand? I hope I'm not just talking and people think, oh man, that old nigga, he just talking that bullshit. No, I'm talking life, y'all. Youngsters, please hear me, man. Y'all cut this bullshit out. Go talk to your daddy. I don't give a damn you ain't talked to him in 4 or 5 years. If you know where he at, go holler at him. Don't talk down to him. Women fuck off good men every day, y'all. All the baby daddies ain't bad niggas. But now, the men are responsible for becoming baby daddies, not the women. Let me say that again. The men are responsible for becoming baby daddies, not the women, because you got to control you, man. And you can't just let it get so good. Oh, man, and I know it's good. Ooh, I know it's good. But you can't let that control you. You can't lose your damn mind and just go to skeeting. You know when you finna come like everybody else. Pull out if you don't want to wear rubber. Don't even trust her word if she on birth control. You the birth control. You know if you tell her to, she'll suck it dry. All you gotta do is hop out and go straight to her face. She gonna suck it dry. Until you find the right woman. And I'm just talking about, you can skeet on her stomach, you can skeet on her ass, you can skeet on her towel. But it's the man's fault for getting the woman pregnant. I'm gonna say that because she's the huntee. And once she done chose, now you gotta make a decision. We doing this now or later. Are we doing this now or later? Because in the walks of life, everything has a male. Everything's fucking, everything's born from fucking. We started with two people. Now we got 500 million motherfuckers on this planet. It's been some fucking going on, y'all. Ain't been no Jesus since Jesus left. Meaning a woman getting pregnant without no fucking. And I ain't talking about the chemical shit and all the doctors giving you shots. No, I ain't talking about none of the man-made bullshit. I'm talking about real life. That's something that nobody really wants to talk about, but we're going to have to address it, y'all. I know we thinking if they stop food stamps, oh, Lord, what we going to eat, what we going to do? We going to adjust. Trust me. Trust me. Since we refuse to check ourselves, let the welfare system shut down. Let it shut down, all the way down. Now, can't nobody get nothing. You got to get up and go to work. Unless you on disability or some shit. I'm talking about the women, Tamika and Aisha and Felicia. I'm talking about all the motherfucking hood rats sitting around with 3, 4 kids, 3, 4 baby daddies, and they never had a job. But every year they get $5,000, $10,000 on their income tax. Every year. Treat the nigga like shit. Oh, your daddy ain't shit. Yeah, I'm talking about them. Everybody know them. I don't care if what I'm talking about you don't like it. That part of the game, man. You got to make sure that, I understand dudes say, I wish I could talk like my dad. The thing is, just talk. Your dad is in you. Just talk. See, when you talk from your heart and you're not bullshitting, you don't have to say, okay, I'm serious. I'm not bullshitting. This is from the heart. You don't have to do that. See, quit trying to be your kids' friends and be their parent. I'm going to say it again. One of the biggest problems that we're having now, quit trying to be your kids' friend, man. You got to be their parents, and hopefully they get old enough y'all can be friends. You understand? If you got a little girl Start planning to pay for her wedding. That's tradition. Quit letting people say, well, no, we going to pay for it. No, nigga, we going to do it the right way. See what I mean when I say we cut corners? We got to start seeing about us first, man. It's the only way we're going to be able to do anything. And I would suggest that we start in our own house, get our own shit in order before you tell somebody else how or out of order they shit is. Have you ever noticed how a broke ass person can tell a rich ass nigga what they need to be doing? Have we ever noticed that? So I want everybody to understand that we got to address this shit head on. We're going to have to be men about it. It's some fucked up say it. Because we fell slave to the system. We fell victim to all the bullshit. And yeah, it was a trap, and they got us. But now we know it was a trap. Let's stand up, dust ourselves off, pull each other up, and let's go. Let's go. Fuck all. Fuck who don't want us to have nothing. Let's go have whatever we want to have. Fuck somebody paying you to work for them. Let's pay them to work for us. How about let's pay our families to work for us? Let's pay our friends to work for us. Let's pay our neighbors to work for us. Because everybody got to work. Let's put that working thing back in order. Sweat from the bride's good for a man. At least that's what I was told. A woman don't want no sorry ass man, like a man don't want no sorry ass woman. And I don't want to say it, but I gotta say it. If you got a little girl and she can't cook, she don't clean, she don't know how to wash clothes, then you're not preparing her to be a woman. These are things that you learn periodically as a kid. You know, you starting with making Kool-Aid and sweet tea, shit like that. Mashed potato. The first food that they cook, fried chicken, oatmeal, shit like that. This is how you start a child. Then you get them to cooking cookies and baking cakes. When they get to baking cakes, then you can teach them how to bake a roast, how to make a meatloaf, how to make a pot roast, because they're using the stove and they understand the baking thing. But you have to start them off in steps. And then when it's Thanksgiving, you give them a dish to make for the meal. But you also supervise that you making it, but they in there doing it. This is how you prepare women to keep men. You keep their bellies full and you keep their balls drained empty. Now, everybody say, oh, what are you talking about? I don't want to hear the bullshit because women like to fuck more than men. So no matter how horny he is, she want to fuck more than he do. Think about it. So let's man up, tighten up, pull our shit up, man. You know what I mean? Put your boots on the ground. We gonna have to address things in a way where everything's so not touchy. When somebody say something, you don't automatically go defending yourself. Cause see, you know, a scarred dog gonna bark. See, if you say something and somebody know, they feel like you talking, they gonna jump right in. Hey, not me. Cause that we got to get away from that. We got to get away from the non-accountability and hold yourself accountable. Nigga not gonna eat you. Everybody make mistakes. What we trying to do is pick each other up, clean each other up, and drop some game off so we don't have to pick you up again. Now you can go pick somebody else up, but your mindset gonna have to be cut right. You're gonna be at to cut from a certain cloth. You want to be talked to and about in certain ways that you don't like. But who gives a shit? We ain't said nothing in 20 years and they still hate men. Think about that. The man ain't said nothing in 20 years and they still hate us. So how about we start speaking up and saying, no, we ain't gonna go for that. No, ain't gonna be able to do it. What about that part of the game? I see we got Christine with a K down there. What's happening, baby? What's happening? I hear you, Wood. I see you in the house, CEO man. But say, man, if you drop something, if you want to comment, you drop it in the chat line. If it's interesting or if it strike my nerve, next week I give you a shout out. I'll bring up your comment and I'll talk about it. But right now, I don't even really much care about the likes and the dislikes. What I care about is the restructuring of the black man. Because I think we've been misprogrammed and conditioned to be this way. We done had PSD since slavery and ain't nobody addressed it. And we so goddamn strong, we just fight through anything, any and everything. I always have. I assume we always will. They say what's first is gonna be last, and what's last is gonna be first. Well, can't nobody tell me that the black man ain't first. Who was the first man? That was a nigga. So all these are our kids, and in the end, we'll be standing her feet down. But now, that in between, how are we gonna correct this, man? How are we gonna get to feeling good about ourselves? Get our women's to feeling back good about us? How are we gonna be proud just to be black? What's wrong with being pro-black and being proud? And let's teach our kids how to sign their names. None of the kids can write in cursive anymore. So that'll give you something to work on with your kids. You know what I mean? Teach your kids how to sign. Because anybody can print their name, but however you sign it, that signature is yours. And it can be proven if it's you or not. Even if somebody try to put a fake will on your family, if they pull it out, go get you a lawyer. They run the test. They'll tell you, was that Brother Johnson's handwriting? Hell no. The J was a little too jiggly. The S was a little too this. They going to talk about it. Because we have tendencies as human beings no matter what we do and how we do it. Speaking of tendencies, my show is always sponsored by Grillo's Barbecue and Catering, where if you ring, we bring, and you don't need no teeth to eat our beef. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to order something, man, it's 469-337-0185. Again, that's 469-337-0185. And this is just some of it, y'all. This is just some of it. You know what I mean? This is just some of what we do. You know what I mean? It's black owned. We've been in business since '04. And just ring us up. Ain't no event too big, ain't nothing too small. We do lunches, parties, trail rides, everything. For the past 10 years, we've been trying to get in the fire, but, we still at it, knocking on the door. Now, back to what I was saying. Nostalgic Radio, man, has been doing so good, man. We rolling up on the year of September 1st. And it's like, what? A year? Man, so I finally done settled down. I done did all my shows except for maybe two, y'all. Had a little couple times I had some issues. And I'm appreciative that I was able to work through them and come back. Y'all stuck with me. I look up, oh, I still got listeners. They fucking with me. I'm like, thank you. And for everybody that say, man, that old dude crazy in a motherfucker. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I know crazy when I see it. And I know certain shit drives me crazy. And us not being accountable, man, we need to talk. We need to talk. In order for us to help our kids, we got to help each other. We need some all men's meeting to where ain't nobody's in charge. Everybody can talk. And you can talk to whoever you want to talk to. Because some things that we're doing is just not healthy. It's not mentally healthy. We talk about mental illness, mental sickness, suicide, some of the outbursts and shit that y'all see men doing now. A lot of that's from PSD, man. That post traumatic stress syndrome shit. Yeah. So many black men got it and don't address it. So that's like one of the biggest crimes of America. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he didn't exist. Have y'all thought about that? Everybody talk about God, and everybody know God. Don't nobody can say nothing about the devil. That ain't real. Hell ain't real. But you ask them about God, God is real. Heaven is real. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he didn't exist. And he been keeping up shit ever since. But then that's what he do though. So nobody should get upset with the devil or be mad at him. He doing what he do. That's his nature. This is why, we were given free reign, free choice. If you want to rock with him, you can. I tell everybody all the time, I sell anything but my soul. I ain't got no paperwork for it. It don't belong to me. So me and the devil don't have nothing in common. Even though a lot of people say I'm a riding, hard-headed mother. You know what I mean? But I'm the same old hard-headed every day, all the time. Not sometimes. So y'all have to be be careful, man, of the intake, the stuff that you intake, because a lot of times we get distracted because somebody says something and we want to correct them and check them on it. And in reality is, if it's not affecting your bank account, who gives a shit? You can say whatever you want to say. Motherfuckers say, well, I don't like you, Top. Hell, I don't like Top. So I wish I could be like some of these old passive pussy ass niggas. But I just can't do it. Man, I wish I could accept some of the bullshit these niggas accept. I just can't do it. You just can't piss on me and tell me it's wrong. See, if you piss on me, it's gonna be some consequences. I don't give a damn. You hear me? That's the part of the game that we got to be mindful of, guys. We got to be mindful of that. Because if not, we're gonna lose a whole generation, and ain't nobody gonna know what's happening. A whole generation, and nobody gonna know nothing. I'm talking about 50 to 75 years of people that's just gonna get fucked off. And we can't blame the internet because everybody got the internet, and ain't nobody doing this but us. We can't blame all the shit they doing. No, we doing this. Ain't nobody else killing each other like us but us. It was a time when they was killing us, and then we fought back. Then it was a time they was killing us, then we started killing them. Then they kind of, they backed off. Now, when you hear about a black man getting gunned down and murdered, who did it? One of us. We are responsible for us. We have to make sure that we see about us. We got to raise these boys and the men. That's on us, man. That ain't on nobody else. Quit putting your responsibility on your baby mama and wondering why they act like her and not you. Quit putting your responsibility on the school and damn, well, I don't even know Junior. I didn't know you played band. I didn't know. No, nigga, you don't talk to the kids. You don't see it. You don't stay in the same house he stay in. Y'all don't go to the same church. Quit bullshitting yourself. It's time now to get back on the horse and ride, man. Okay, it threw you off. That's all right. Get back on the bitch and ride. And it's gonna get thrown off again. Because see, in life, you got a LIFE, see? And if you drop that L and E, it's if this and if that. And that's about right. If it ain't one thing, it's another. You understand what I'm saying? That part is very critical. When failure, we don't like failure. Understand that anybody that's succeeded has failed. So let's not think that because something did work, you are a failure. No, what you tried, you didn't work. Try something else. Try it another way. Redo the shit. Redo yourself. We got to make sure that we start putting it in these kids because it's not in them, man. Right now, they want everything instant. Everybody want to be a social media influencer. Everybody want to play basketball, football. You know, that's just where they at. Everybody want to run track. Think, okay, I'm gonna be Shakira Richardson or no Lyles. No, you're not, because those people dedicated their lives to them. And even though they were good enough to make it, ask them how many friend girls they had in high school and college that didn't. See, it's only like 1% of the world that goes pro in anything. But we all are professionals and go pro in something. So whatever that is, make sure you maximize your money. You know, I heard a person say, we raising people to get up and go to work and pay bills. That's it. When that's not living. And they were saying they would want to go out and see the world and try new shit. Restaurants, hotels, beaches, resorts. You know what I mean? Just, have you ever been out of your state? Have you ever been on a honeymoon? Have you ever been to California, New York, Canada, Jamaica? You know what I mean? Have you ever? You know how many black people say no to that? Do you know how many black people don't even really care about that? This is what the person was saying when they was like, you're not living. We working, and that's just life. Well, in life, some people, some people believe that you should live life. This is why you shouldn't have kids before wedlock. Some women don't want to give up the cooch for wedlock because they living. They living. Those sexual experiences changes you, man. It does something to you. Good and bad. Good and bad. Drive some niggas fucking crazy. That's why they can't pull out and they say, oh, that's just my baby mama. That's the most disrespectful shit that you can say. Quit making baby mamas and marry somebody and have a family. Sit your ass down. Hold yourself accountable for who you fucking, man. But I'm finna go to commercial, and when I come back, I'm gonna bring my brother up, and we gonna chop it up. I see you, Wood. You know, I'm just nostalgic pack, you know, Mr. 214, nostalgic, this and that. Say, Jay, we're going to go to commercial. When I come back, I'm going to bring you on and we're going to chop it up because, you know, I'm itching to talk about the Robobots and all that. In a minute, y'all, Mr. 214. Y'all hang in there. Y'all stay tuned in. Yeah, sir.
The boys in my hood, they splitting the guard, sipping on bar, and keeping a bad bitch in the car. Knowing nothing in life but to go out and get it, grind all day, scratch, play a period. Who me? Don't get it twisted, I'm a self-made entity. The mayor of South Dino, hip-hop district of 214. I'm top dollar, make dollar, other dollar, Mac dollars. Lone Star State, representer, playboy the city of Dallas. Flamethrower, heavy hitter, gifted gab, something serious. STTEPTCILD. Yeah, your boy got lyrics. MC in his truest form. Crushing crews, how they come. Solo Johnson's album drop constant, damn near done. So I agree to disagree with most of you cats exploiting and fucking up rap. The top of Texas, how you love that? Black ball like Connie Hawkins, but still I came metaphoric and a calico and make them feel my pain. Cruising down the street in my Chevy big body. I'm up in Highland Hills, rolling through Paul Quinn College. Stop by the gym to shoot some hoops. I saw this bopper named Tamika talking about top, what it do? Another big body looking just like me. I took a second look, it's my boy Lil B. He rolled down the window, blowing smoke in my face. Said DUI, got a session at Clip Blue at 8.
Pay attention what the hood say.
Come on, motherfucker. Come on, motherfucker.
Aces and eights, stuck at the gate. Playboy, I'm pushing this weight. Granted, no wins, I clean my slate. I serve these fiends, but I kept my faith. You a hustler? You got to sell more than dope. If you a killer, how the fuck do the living know? Bitch, I kill. Your nigga, I steal. Your hair now won't feel. Let me flip out in this motherfucker. I'm blowing buildings. God is good all the time. Life is beautiful. Fuck dying. That means you hoe ass niggas keep your bitch ass in line. Everything ain't for everybody and stun ain't for me. Fuck over top at 2 o'clock. You're dead 2:45. Remain calm, weather the storm. I was born to perform. Bitches pay me, make music pay me. I'll be multi before I'm done. How you gon' bullshit the bullshit till you not, nigga? How you gon' get rich sitting on your ass getting high, nigga? Y'all keep that stun in New Orleans, can't do no front with my orders. I need cash for my goods, I'm blowing up shit just for starters. If I can see you, I can touch you, that's the ski loader, last man standing. That's how I planned it, for real though. Icon, underground Dallas, hip-hop, legendary status. You know me, Mr. should be that Dixon Circle / Spontan, nigga. Boys in my hood, they splitting the bar, sipping on bars, and keeping a bad bitch in the car. Knowing nothing in life but to go out and get it, grind all day for scratch, player, period.
Payback the motherfucker, ain't
Beating, breathing, concentrating about confetti. Say M.O.B. Your boy the bad and I'm trying to get it. I'm sick and I can't quit. That's why I dropped this remix. Ain't gon' pay who? Shit, y'all don't know who y'all fucking with. My own T. Jones say I'm thugged out. I'm posted up in South Dallas selling CDs out the drug house. I might be wrong, but I'm so loud. Cause I'm gon' get mine, and that's bottom line, leave no doubt. Cause the boys in my hood stay splitting the bar, sipping on bar, and keeping a bad bitch in the car. Knowing nothing in life but to go out and get it. Grind all day for scratch, player, period.
Make 'em clap to this. Make 'em clap to this. Make 'em clap to this. Make 'em clap to this.
from a baby mama, brother.
Pretty bitches shaking. Where y'all at? It's our time to shine. Money, fashion, product glasses. Grab a glass of wine. Drinking out no bottles, yeah, my bitch is top tier. Running business, buying houses, we got bigger goals in line. Pretty bitches shaking. Where y'all at? It's our time to shine. Money, fashion, product glasses. Grab a glass of wine. Drinking out no bottles, yeah, my bitch is top tier.
Relax, baby, in this bitch.
Started from the bottom, then we up now. 10 toes flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog. I can't never turn my back on you, I can't at all. You always there when I need you, when I pass the ball. Actually, without you at home taking PM Tylenol. You the bag to my paper when we blow it all. Still bumps on my body when I'm thinking of you. You got the juice, you do something to me when you not in the room. Back to take out, will you be there when I make it? Need you on my side, I said. Started from the bottom, then we up now. 10-toe flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog. They said time heals everything. You get mad, go through my phone, trip over anything. You tripping over the studio, that's the only time I spend. From the trenches, I was taught to get it how I live. Grinding to build a legacy for my 5 kids. My apologies for wrong I did. The more I learn about myself, the stronger I feel, no matter what. When you need me, I'm here. Started from the bottom, then we up now. 10-toe flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog.
Oh, 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 yeah.
Hey, yo, Chris, you made this? I got love for Tina, they got love for me. We just some real G's rolling Texas, loving this Tina. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. East Coast, West Coast, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Shreveport, Monroe, man, they love these Tinas. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. So I ride till I leave, guaranteed.
Now I'll get started. Cause would ever ride. The one that try to stop me, you can call a bitch if they die. Too many cried, too many fail, and I'm still standing. And the reason for no rain because it's too damn demanding. No understanding. We talking to me about other brothers, how it is, mom. Only child, there be no other say on me. But never give a damn, I'm Ebenezer. And never give my bread to no trickin' ass geezer. Buy you a drink, trick please. You know my pockets be sick. I'm on the hunt for the lean, it ain't about to quit. New millennium, wanna be equal, have on your income tax. Let me hold your credit cards, so I can run up to the max. You know my time be blocked up like them cement shoes. On the grind with my kids, I have no time to lose. On my way from down south, then I'm headed up north. From east to west, my partner Troy, I take for what it is worth.
I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. St. Louis, KC, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Jacktown, Vicksburg, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Little Rock, El Dorado, man, they love these cheaters.
I'm everywhere you wanna be, I'm like a visa. Woody Wood up in this bitch, Ebenezer. With the twitch in my finger, I have them bouncing like switches. I'm Southern G, put it down, and it's not all about riches. I'll make you change your tone. When I slide in the room, a straight hustler in the grove, sweeping haters with broom. About to meet your doom. I take my people, they down, don't take that long dog. And that goes for any time. We the one that get it started. When we started, won't end. None of my rules can't be broken in that damn, so won't be. I'm always heating up like a heater. White holes like mosquitoes. You best to watch yourself, cause I explode like torpedoes. And bad ones of the cheaters. Never been a woman beater. You can call me Ebenezer with it was sweet Peter. What's up with senorita? The polished off a leader. And when she's acting up, I let her know that I don't need her.
I got love for Tina, they got love for me. They're from Atlanta, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Huntsville, Louisville, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. Myrtle Beach, Tampa Bay, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for Tina, they got love for me. The whole Southern Hoop player, man, they love these cheaters.
I'm acting bad, some say it's good. It's your #1 lunatic, Woody Wood. With a brother from South D, in New Orleans. I'm out here out on the cut, we making major green. So set your shit down, straight out the book, you see. I'm blowing big and everywhere I go, a T to G. Whack my age, keep a fade and I stay high. It's about clocking these dollars, you know the reason why. We want these clothes and these cars and these road chains. I'm hustling day to day with a dollar trying to maintain. Most say I'm afraid, but I do have a mental block. Too many hoes in Dallas, Texas, out here slanging cock. I'm out here cheating, running hoes like a wooden track. They should have put a Woody Wood up in the flick the Mac. It's hardcore underground. Do you wanna play? Back in the gap, they used to call a player Jiggy J. Right.
I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. East side, west side, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. North side, south side, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. Me and West Third Coast, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. You know the whole down world, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. East side, west side, man, they love these cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. North side, south side, man, they love the cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. Me and West Third Coast, man, they love the cheaters. I got love for cheaters, they got love for me. You know the whole damn world, man, they love the cheaters.
For the cheaters. Profit, GTP boy, and that boy Nut, you know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, baby.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, man. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me, man. We're going to get into this last hour and smash up the topics. Tell Woody, tell the boys I said what's happening, man. But I'm gonna bring my brother Jason on, man. We're gonna continue a bleed over from last night's conversation because I he started a little early and I worked and I couldn't really come in and sit down on it and take a squat. So I'm gonna bring my brother up, Jason Dixon, and then we're gonna see what's happening with it. Come on in, Jay, and we're gonna see what's going on, man. This is my co-host, my little brother, Mr. Work a
What's
lot
good?
all
What's
the
good,
damn time.
man? What's
What's
good?
happening, man?
It say Christian with a K because I'm on her account, so don't worry about it. I'm using her account to run your show, but I'm about to edit my name right now because I don't want to be called a girl. 1 second.
Y'all hear what I'm saying? He always the smartest nigga in the room, no matter what room we in. He be on his shit, man, doing 10 things at a time. What's going on, bro?
Nothing, man. Trying to just running 2 shows. I got your show running, and I got a brand new show on the air, man. But I want to come on because I want to continue our topic from yesterday, bro.
Yeah, man.
So that way you can really go left. Um, so again, if you didn't see yesterday's show, one of the biggest topics that I talked about yesterday was because I know we came out of pocket. I had to do an earlier show, so a lot of our fans they were asking me why wasn't I on, just because I had to accommodate somebody I thought was very valuable. Um, but the show, what we were talking about later on when you came on the show was, guys, if your kid is playing Roblox, you need to take them off of it. And let me say that again. If your kid is playing Roblox, they need to go. You need to delete it from their phones and you need to stop the what's happening there. I'm saying this because if you haven't been watching the news or any kind of podcast, they're talking about this across the country that a well-known creator created an account on Roblox a couple years ago, and he's been using his platform to expose pedophiles. Instead of Roblox rewarding him, they turned around and put a cease and desist on him and blocked all of his accounts, and they have sent him a lawsuit for exposing and what they call misrepresenting our platform. But yet, Roblox is creating a dating site within the game where if you understand the game, nobody knows the age of the character. So a grown man, yes, for kids, they can't play into an area that's considered 18 and above for Roblox. But for a grown man to dummy down, they can do that because now they have full control of the game. And that's what he was exposing. It is crazy, my guy, for real.
Say, man. Now, for me, let me get started on this one piece at a time. First of all, first of all, you started early because you said you thought it was a valuable interview. Anybody that we come on and interview is valuable, especially when we building trying to build some black culture back up. It ain't disappeared. We just don't practice it no more. We don't discuss it no more. We don't fellowship no more. So anytime you can get a chance to chop it up with another brother, see what he doing, help him help us, that's always positive. So anytime we got to go on, they important. Let me say that. Now, the roadblocks. They said they punishing the guy for exposing the pedophiles. See, that's the part that bothers me. Now, what should bother me is these grown ass men fucking with these kids. But what's bothering me is it seemed like they knew the situation. But as usual, in good old business form, it's not a problem if don't nobody know it's a problem. See, we gonna keep cooking. Don't nobody know we got roaches. Y'all don't say nothing. We don't say nothing.
Right.
It's some of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's some of that going on here to where what he was doing would affect their money if they did the right thing. See, if they step forward and say, okay, we're gonna block this, we ain't doing that. What do roadblocks need with a dating game? It's a kid's game. My grandson is 5 and he played roadblocks. What do we need with a dating game?
Absolutely.
What the hell do what I mean? We are allowing too many things to get just introduced to the younger generation, and no one wants to say, no, we're not doing that. Where the men at? Where the women at? The people that claim to care about the kids. Everybody don't.
Absolutely.
But it is a fashion or a section of America that claims they care about what our kids read, how our kids dress, the things that they are exposed to, and at what age they are exposed to it. A parent should talk
But
to
what
their
we care about more, though, Top, and I don't mean to interrupt you, but what they care about more, see, parents nowadays, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this with wholeheartedly, because I used to be one of those parents because I thought living my life and building a better life for my kid was what was needed. But now that my kids are older, I found out something within myself. Parents are selfish, bro. These parents are selfish nowadays. They care more about how they look. You can go outside of any neighborhood, any hood, and see the girl dressed up or the guy flaming and balled up, but see their kids wearing dirty clothes, seeing their kids' hair not cut. Like these parents nowadays, and I'm not saying all, so whoever gets offended, hey, it's real talk. I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm emphasizing what you're stressing. We live in a society now where most parents don't care. Their kids play these games. They never look at the rating of the games. As long as the kid isn't bothering them, they are happy with whatever that
yes,
child does.
yes. Well, see, that's exactly what happens. See, the child is being babysitted by the device, by the internet. As long as they can keep swiping and listening to shit and looking at shit, see, parents don't with their selfish ass is not realizing they learning as they doing this. Repetition, people saying things, the words that they hear, boys in dresses and all that bullshit. This is stuff that they showing to our kids, man. We gotta address that.
Abs-
We can't expect for them to stop. That's what they trying to do is lure them in, turn them out. Just like they done this last generation with all the he she's and all that bullshit. Now everything's in overdrive. No, let them kids be kids, man. The hell your kid need to know anything about sex for 12, 13 years old? They shouldn't even be
Absolutely.
thinking about sex. And the only reason you introduce it to them then is because they can reproduce. I know,
Absolutely.
I know the
But
timeline
but hey,
push
Top, but that's going back to
grown men
that's
fucking
going
with
back
these
to
kids, but these grown men fucking with these kids. When are we gonna address something that's valuable? This is what I
but
love
that's
about the show, man. This is what I love about Nostalgia Radio. We talk about shit that nobody else want to talk about, but everybody know it's real and happening.
right. But what
We
I
gonna
was
have
saying
to
was that
identify.
goes
Go ahead, Jay.
But I'm saying that goes back to what I was saying before on the show yesterday that parents, we got to start holding ourselves accountable. If your
Yep.
kid's bedroom is next to your bedroom, you shouldn't be having wilding out sex and they hearing it through the walls because
That's
now
right.
you just awoke something in them that shouldn't be awoken.
That's right.
Your child turns 13, we should be sitting them down, having educated conversation with them about sex.
That's right.
Not just the good parts, the cause and the effects, the bad things that happens, the things that could cost their life. See, I had a great conversation with my sons. You know what I told them? Hey, I love you. I will give you everything I got. I'm already out here at the age of 16 busting my tail because I had you. So now I owe you. When the four boys came, the one thing I asked was, I said, I will do anything for you. They got cards at 16. They got great clothes. They had a credit card in their pocket by the time I got a great job. But if you have a baby outside of graduating with a degree and marriage, I cannot support you. My obligation is with that child because you are not prepared to take. And I wish my dad would have talked to me like that because my kids did not have sons. I have only one granddaughter. My kids were so scared of having a baby. They cried every time they thought it was happening. Now, you can't control if they have sex, let's be real, because we live in that sexual driven society. And nowadays, top, let's be real. Men, boys aren't even pushing sex as much as young women are nowadays.
Well, you know, pussy's so good the
Bo-
hoes like it too. I said that in the earlier part of the show. Now the
Yeah, I
women
heard
want
you.
now the women want to dress up like men and be men. That's how good pussy is. That's not nothing
I
light.
heard you.
Pussy's better than crack, man. If you get you a shot of pussy, everybody like it.
I told somebody the other day, you want to know if your son is failing school? You know, if your son was a straight A student in the seventh grade, but somehow in the eighth grade he don't give a damn about school, your son having sex, bro.
That's
And he
right.
got his first piece and he's starting to smell himself. So now nothing else is important than what that girl's wearing, what that girl has on, who the other girls are, because now your eyes are wide open to what life is. But we have to, as parents, bring that all the way back.
Yeah, and
And I'm not saying this like it's a conversation. That's all I'm saying. Us in the black community, we got to start talking. We got to
yes,
quit all this. We don't like to talk about. Look, I was watching a Carmichael show, right? And one of the things they talked about is we have things in the black community that we cannot talk about. You can't talk about it in the barbershop because if you say it, everybody in the black community is going to turn against you. Like when I say, for instance, Obama was the worst president we ever had. But say that in a black community, and I'm gonna be, man, he was black and he was powerful, and he did, but Obama did absolutely nothing for us if you actually educate yourself. We got to stop
Obama
looking at using our emotions.
Obama
Go ahead.
set
I'm
the
sorry.
world. Obama set us back because he told them punks that they could get married. We had 43 presidents.
Absolutely.
We had 43 presidents before him, and 7 before that, which made 50. And punk's been around doing that same shit since then, since Roman, since Catholic. That's what they do. Why was it important for him to do that? It was totally unnecessary and unfair to a generation that that we done lost now. You know, I'm so fearful that we're gonna lose 50 to 75 years of in ignorance, ignorant ass shit. And when I say ignorant, ignorant means you don't know something. Just ignorance. 50 to 75 years because no one wanted to call a spade a spade. Everybody want to put the problem off on somebody else. See, I'm gonna say this again, and I hope I hit home. All these kids belong to somebody. These ain't government kids. These ain't the food stamp kids. You get what I'm saying? These ain't the Section 8. Who kids are those? We got to raise these babies better. We gonna have to get off our snide and talk to these boys and girls. Hey, what you doing? Now, you see your daughter in that bullshit, man. If you don't take that shit off and throw it away, see, in my house, it's not go take that off and put something else on. is go put some clothes on and bring me that. Cause when she come back in there and bring it to me, we finna sit down. Who bought that? Your mama bought that? How you get that? Cause I don't buy that kind of shit. That's why it fucks with me
Absolutely.
when I see it. Well, oh no, that's what you're using your little allowance for? Guess what? You don't get no allowance no more. Now I'm gonna give your mama that money and she gonna go to the mall and let you pick something out with her and see if you come home with that kind
Hey,
of shit.
hey, Top, real talk though. At the end of the day, I say that all the time. You know, we talk about it all the time. If my son, man, my dad was adamant when they started sagging. My dad said, "Man, man, let my dad have seen you with your pants sagging, because he know where it came from, and us as dads. Here's my problem with this new generation. You came from the streets, and then you teach your baby what the street life is like. Shut up. As
That
parents,
part.
we are to elevate our kids.
That's
As
right.
parents, we are to bring our kids to a better level. We are, if you didn't go to college, your kids should be going to college. If you didn't graduate high school, your kids should be graduating high school.
That's right.
If you not an entrepreneur, you should be pushing your kid to be one.
That's right.
But
That's
we
right.
live in this world that they want us to fight each other, kill each other. We're feeding into that, but yet we have the nerves to say Black Lives Matters. Or we have the nerves to be mad when another race kills one of us. But yet every day, my bro, we killing each other every day over this paper that they claim to be valuable, but they don't even live by this paper. You know what paper they live by? I'm gonna show y'all. They live by a piece of paper that look like this with numbers on it. Numbers that tell them that, hey, from that piece of paper, it don't matter what I got in my bank account. As long as that proof of funds say that I got 6 million, I can go buy whatever building I want. It don't matter what cash I got under my mattress. It don't matter. Because you know why I say that, Top? Because you know me. I make money. I move this with the millionaires that we work with. We bought 100 top we niggas from the hood just bought 160,000 square foot building. Let's talk about it.
1 year,
We
baby.
didn't do that
Nostalgia
with our own
radio.
money.
No diddy.
But I'm saying that because at the end of the day, you gotta elevate your kids. But we are dumbing down our kids. We allowing video games. We allowing them to be creators. Oh, come on here and create some stuff. Being on TikTok all day is gonna get our family out the hood. But what happens when your kid die? What happens when you die? What happens now? We right back down to the poor level because guess what? As a creator, you are the creator. You are the one that the companies are paying. You, your husband, whoever is getting on this TikTok every day. But if something happens to you, pay attention to all these creators that are dying.
Well, now
Their families ain't getting nothing from their accounts
I'm gonna
after
pick
they're
it.
dead.
I'm gonna
Not no.
piggyback. I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
piggyback. I'm gonna piggyback on that and say Black Blood Spatter made Black Lives Matter. I show which Black Lives Matter to black folks. They're these homosexuals selling us these catch ass quotes. This the official but unofficial Minority Report. I'm the Speaker of the House. My name is John Doe Negro. A holy half dead, meaning I'm here but I'm not though. What we talk about every show is we got to push the next generation farther than we went. See, the problem that I have with the drug dealer teaching his son how to sell drugs is he know there are no professional drug dealers. He know why he doing that. So why the hell would he teach his son or allow his son to even know that he do that? We want to be gangster, but we don't do nothing gangster. Gangsters don't talk. Gangsters wear suits. Them niggas be going to bring the office building and selling dope every day. Don't run shit. But they kids don't see them out there sagging with their ass on the ground, throwing upset, talking about this my block. We have failed them, and it is time for me to redirect it, chastise us with a real black man. Please stand up. Because again, I'm not talking about nobody how they did their kids. I'm talking about those that didn't do it and the masses and the numbers said, they are so big and horrific to where we got 70% of our kids that don't stay with their fathers and mothers. That's 7 out of 10, y'all. Baby mama and baby daddy is cool now. We gotta change that, man. We gotta change that. Once you if you lock her down and start putting babies in her, she need to be yours and you need to be hers. Going forward. Not what happened previous to now. We going forward to try to interject some change to this, to try to change the directions and the numbers and just how we look and go globally. When you want to know why Africans don't like niggas, why Jamaicans don't like niggas, because we just a carbon copy of what the white man left, man. All we ever wanted was an equal opportunity and a fair shot, which we never got. And look at us. Look at the millionaires now. And I ain't talking about the ball players. Look at all the black millionaires now. So we got to be
Here's my
mindful.
thing. Okay, so I know I thank you for thank you for allowing me time to run the other show, but I want to say this though. Let's stop talking about the athletes. The athletes don't matter. The artists don't matter. Those people are in contracts that they can't come back and help us. If they come back and help us, you see what they're doing. When Diddy decided to go and say he wanted to start his own black political party, what did they do? Now y'all looking at him bad. Now y'all because they know that black people are judgmental and we do everything based on our emotions. So what do they do during the time when you're voting for a president? They don't come and be like, let us come help you rebuild your neighborhood. Let us come help you get these shootings off your street. They don't say that. They say, look, abortion is the key. Abortion is the product because they want to feed off our emotions so they know we love kids. They know we protect kids. The devil attacks kids. Why does he attack kids? Because, hey, regardless of what you believe, let me say this real quick. Even in the Bible, even in the Quran, even in the Buddhists, even in every section of religion that you can think of, the first thing it says is that if you see a child is of God, whatever God you believe in. So the devil says, hey, attack the kids. If they kill off a generation, we built nostalgic based off of that because we realized that the music out today wasn't meant for us adults. It was meant for our kids. So the more your kids hear this music, the more angry they get, the more violent they get. So now it ain't nothing. And we know this to be true because Chicago just turned into hey, Chicago is a war zone.
Well, I don't know if you know about Dallas, the Dallas drill team, but that's kind of out of control right now.
Yeah, I know, but that's not where Chicago is. Chicago's number one.
Oh no, I ain't
Hey, you
talking
know
about
what
where they
shot
at.
me, bro?
We in a sad place. I don't want to
Yeah,
be first in there. Hell, I think where
at
we at
all.
is too
You
serious.
know,
My
you
problem
know
with
what
it
the sad part?
is worldwide, and we not addressing it. That's the sad part. Is
Exactly.
men in every city that know. Go ahead.
Yes, I was gonna say. You know, the sad part is I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. Top. Why are we ranked 10? Why is Omaha, Nebraska ranked 10 in deaths, in gang violence? We're talking Omaha, Nebraska, where there is nothing.
They got guns.
But right. And nobody sees a problem.
And
Nobody's talking about the problem, but you would talk about Cardi B and who she fucking. You would
yeah,
talk about uh Chris Brown and who he's loving on. You would
yeah.
talk about Jay-Z. Y'all would talk about everything on the planet. But these
What?
kids,
Yeah. What about these kids that's missing every
right?
day? Every day.
Hey, I just put APB out in Dallas. You know why? Because a friend of mine's house got raided. Not raided. They kicked in the door by accident. CPS took the kids. No, it got raided. Let me tell the truth. They raided the wrong house looking for a boyfriend. The CPS took the kids. All the kids came back except for one little boy because they don't have no record of where that little boy was transported to.
Now you see how simple the system just took them a baby. Now
Exactly.
ain't no
CPS has
telling.
been. Well,
Yeah, but ain't no telling
let
now.
me tell y'all something.
Depending on the sorry ass CPS agent, they might not never get the baby back.
And the thing about it is, CPS has been doing this to black families for years.
Mm-hmm.
Social service has been doing this to black families for years. Foster care, I come from that system. You know how many kids I saw come up missing? They just didn't have no accountability for. And I try to tell people all this pouring at these young men with these younger boys is because they grew these little boys to be the faggots that they are now. And I said it, faggots that they are now, meaning that they grew them into this, they groomed them. It was a case out of Georgia where the white family was adopting black kids just to use them as slaves. Had one of the kids not escaped, then we wouldn't have never known about this because wasn't no caseworker coming to check on them. Wasn't nobody coming to look at the house. And they lived in a trailer, Top.
Ah,
First of all, why are you giving somebody a kid when they can't even take care of their goddamn self?
that part. But again, but where are they parents? See, I'm there with it because it's ridiculous because CPS, they don't give a shit about these kids, they welfare or nothing. They just look at them as checks, they numbers. You're gonna get a check, certain amount of money if you take this kid because they got ASD and OHI and depending on how many symptoms and things they got put on their paper, how big the check is. Now, you get you 4 or 5 kids and they don't even work. Just the checks from the kids gonna pay all the bills. But they don't love those kids. They love the checks. Now, when you got a sorry ass CPS worker who ain't gonna check on them, who ain't gonna say nothing, what do you got? A foster kid that keeps going from family to family to family. You take a kid like you talking about from his family. Now, what did happen to him the last 3 or 4 days when he should
Right.
have never been taken from the house?
In the first place.
Yeah, some laws, some CPS workers, everybody's supposed to get fired for that. But I want my goddamn
But
baby
they
back,
don't
and
they
I
don't
want
do that.
it back now. See, that's
They
where I'm
they
at.
don't do that. What they do is, hey, to the good families, let me tell you something. The bad families don't never get prosecuted. Let's talk about that. The bad mom that's on drugs, that the lights are out and she has to depend on the system, or he has to depend on the system, whichever route that goes never gets prosecuted. But let you try to do something with your life. Let you try to take these kids and teach them better. Let you try to do something to make them better. Oh my God, you being thrown to hell. Any
Yeah,
little thing you do, any
yeah,
little mistake that you do, any
yeah, but
little
see,
instance.
see the problem, like you just said though, they kicked in the wrong door because they looking for her nigga, and her nigga's a hustler. Well, she not a hustler, and he don't live there. See, the thing about being the
Right,
police is you got to be right now. Look, how many times have they kicked in the door
right.
and shot somebody? How many times have they went to the wrong address and arrested that? You got to dot your I's and cross your T's. You can't get gung ho. See, we hiring these motherfucking law officers and they gung ho. They teaching them to kill the laws. So they gung ho. Now, y'all done took a baby out of a house that shouldn't have never been taken from home. Everybody's supposed to get fired for that. That's unacceptable. This child is just
Absolutely,
floating. This
sir.
child somewhere just floating. He ain't even with his brothers and sisters. They at the house. Now he just somewhere floating.
And now all of a sudden you on a milk carton because somebody came and took them out. But you that's what you wanted to happen in my mind. In my mind, you wanted that because now she got 4 kids, she got 5 kids on the system. This is a thing too. Let's talk about these foster kids. Forget, take a. I know what you say about mom and dad. I know what we're talking about, but top, we have to say. I have to say this that life be lifing, and sometimes dads aren't good dads, and sometimes moms aren't good moms because they were abused, because they don't know how to be. And I understand where you say we should all walk in that, but everybody didn't grow up like that. Everybody didn't grow up in a perfect household. Everybody not perfect, meaning that it was all together, meaning the two parent, the dad teaching them a lesson, the mom teaching them. Sometimes they grew up in a household where the dad abused them. Sometimes they grow up in a household with the mom and the dad, but they got abused. So these parents that are struggling don't know how to be good parents. So I'm not giving them a pass. What I'm saying is we have to acknowledge it.
Well, it's not to me. I can acknowledge everything you're saying, but they still they damn kids. It don't mean I'm supposed to take care of their kids. See, the point of it is, it's a life lesson. It's not a acknowledgement lesson. If you made a mistake or done something out of order in life, that's fine. People, have kids out of wedlock. People get divorced and get new wives. That's fine. But you don't keep making the same mistake because you got to ease it out. Now she got 5 babies on the welfare. So you say, well, they took one of them out. Why are you on welfare?
Well, I didn't say she was on welfare. I
No,
said
no,
they kicked in her door.
no. What I'm saying is the system and the way it works.
Yes,
If she got five
and I
kids,
got that.
if she got 5 kids in that house and not married, yeah, she getting welfare.
You can't say that because I know somebody with 5 kids that work a great job and never ever been on welfare. So I'm not. I can't agree with that. Everybody's not in that position. What I was saying when I said what I said was because I'm that parent that had 4 kids out of wedlock, 4 kids, 4 boys not being married. So I'm that parent. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
take
that
what you
but
say.
you're not the
Hold on,
topic.
let me
You're not
finish.
the topic. You're
But
not
let
the
me.
topic though. Your grandkids are the
But
topic.
I understand
We
that. But
talking about how to
I
fix
have
it.
to.
We talking about how to fix it,
But
not how
so
your
that's where
smart ass
I'm trying to
maneuver
get
through
to.
it.
If you let me finish, that's what I'm trying to get to. I learned how to maneuver through it. I learned how to say, you know what? Let me fix this. Let me fix my mistakes. Everybody doesn't do that. That's all I'm saying. But where I'm saying is what I'm backing up what you're saying, proving my so people won't look at it like we're just judging. I come from that. I come from that world. So at the end of the day, with me coming from that, I can open my mouth and say, hey, we need to stop social services. We need to cut out CPS. We need to be like, no, you can't drop your kid off at the fire department just because you don't want him. No, you can't put your child in this adopted because if you had it, I need to hold you accountable for what you had. Because for us dads, we don't get the choice. Even I bet half of y'all don't even know this. Even when you put your child up for adoption, women, the dad is still held responsible. I bet y'all didn't even know that. Even
Like
if
I
you put
said,
your child in foster care.
yeah, like I was saying though, it's the man's responsibility because we carry the seed, and like I say,
Yes.
put pussy so good. It's hard for me to say draw pull out, but you got to have a strong pull out game, or your ass is gonna be on some child support. Not
But
like what
my
you
thing
did or
about that
what they
is
talk about.
right, but my thing about that is even if we are men, you need to step up. You need and more men. I commend. I actually let me back off this and say this. More men are stepping up more to be dads than women are nowadays. You don't believe me? Go check the facts. Because more men are taking control of their daughters. More men are taking control of their families. More men are saying, hey, okay, I'm over this. But to those that keep telling me that God is a woman, You know why I keep saying that that's a lie? Because if God was a woman, then women would be under the attack. Women will be the one that the country is trying to tear apart. Women will be the one that the country is trying to tear down. Men
Well,
are under the attack. I'm just stating facts, bro. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
you said for the people that think God is a woman. Did you say that?
Yes, sir.
Damn. I wasn't really ready to
Because
approach
it's
that. I wasn't really ready to approach that. But
but you have to approach it because at the end of the day, that's what's causing where we're at right now.
well, I believe that what's
Women
causing
are being pushed to be the powerhouses.
yeah, but that they've slowly from not being able to vote or nothing, not counting, having to stay at home and fucking wash dishes and take care of kids, they have slowly gained the momentum. And so each term in government, they squeezing, they squeezing. And it's always I'm a woman and I can do whatever a man can do until it's time to do whatever a man can do. See, I understand exactly where you're going with it, but I just feel like that everything has a place, and if you stay in your place, you'll be all right. And that don't mean one place is better than the next. You know, a yin and a yang, you need both of them to work. A yin without the yang is just a yin.
If, and I have to disagree with you, bro. As much as I love you, but if I would have stayed in my place, I would have still been on the streets.
No,
If I would have stayed in
no,
the place
no,
that they
no,
told me to stay in, I would have been on the streets. So I don't
no,
agree with you on that.
no. You wouldn't have been on the streets because it wasn't your makeup. See, your mom and dad put something in you before you even got to the foster care. See, and then when you got to the foster care and you saw how they were playing with the numbers, that infatuated you. Now you wouldn't have never been in there because you would have been you always since I met you, and everybody don't have it. It's a self motive, it's a self get up and go get it switch. But now that comes from how you were brought up. Some of that foster
I
care and
got you.
all that, that's why you push so goddamn hard.
But that's why that's you just backing up what I'm saying. I don't believe that people should stay in their place. There's no stay in your place. God created all of us to be great, and you have greatness in you. You just have to make the decision to do it. Tell me how a crackhead can go from using drugs to running a CEO company. Tell me how somebody coming out of jail that thought their life was worthless can come out of jail, find God, and move forward. So you're not meant to stay in your place. Society just says there's a place.
Well, you
Now,
looking
do
at
I agree with
you
you?
looking at it,
Now,
you looking at what I'm saying differently. You looking at it from a financial standpoint and
I'm
where
looking at
you
it
at.
from a
No,
life
no.
standpoint.
See, for me, from a life stance, yeah, you stay in your damn place. You got a lane. You stay in your lane and you build. That don't mean you got to stay broke your whole life. That don't mean you got to be a baby daddy and that ain't what stand in your place mean. Stand in your place, man.
Yeah, but
You stay on the grind. You take care of your seeds that you plant. You water
yeah,
your
but
garden.
people,
You pull
and I
your
agree
food,
with you.
not
I
somebody
agree with
else.
you on that. I agree with you on that. But at the end of the day, we're sometimes taught, even people in the Bible were taught to help other people and they took care of other people's kids. So I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
I don't
because
agree with
somebody
it.
did it though don't make it right. Because something is
It,
law
it
don't make
does.
it
The
right.
Bible says it was right. The
No,
Bible says, the
The
book
Bible
that
are
we,
telling stories of how it takes a village to raise a kid.
so the Bible makes it right. You just proved
No,
my
that don't
point
make it
that
right.
it takes all of us to say, if you don't want to be a dad, then I need to show this kid how to be a dad. If you don't want to be a mom, then as a mom, I need to show this kid the love and affection. It doesn't make it right when we say, no, I'm not your dad, so let me
No. It
push you to
doesn't
the
make it
curb.
right when you try to take somebody else's responsibilities. The way that you teach somebody and make it right is you hold them accountable for their own damn
I'm not saying don't
responsibility.
hold them accountable, but does holding them accountable stop? So if you hold them accountable, because okay, so let me give you this scenario. The United States lock up millions of men a year for not being accountable. But does that child still benefit? So what is he doing behind? So if I'm behind bars, can I still be a dad? Can I still be the dad you're talking about?
Well, the thing,
So
no, but
who's supposed to show this child the right way?
no, no,
It
no, no,
takes a
no,
village.
no, no, no,
The
no, no.
Bible
Slow
talks
down,
about it.
slow down, slow down. See, now you're walking across a white boy slope. See, when you go to jail, see, I grew up in the same goddamn neighborhood. I grew up in the ghetto. No, I was there in the ghetto. All my uncles hustled and sold dope. All them niggas thought they was pimps and shit. And all of them had kids, and they all are responsible for their kids. Now, when they in jail, they responsible. When they free, they responsible. You don't get to dump somebody's responsibility out because he fucked up. You have to be careful who you lay down and have kids with. This is
And
what I'm
I agree
trying
with
to
you on
say.
that. We've
You have
always
to
agreed
be
on that.
careful who you let
That's the
your
one. That's the
women have to
one
be
thing.
careful who they get their
That's
goodies
the
to. I don't give a damn. And if they don't pick the
that's
right person, they are responsible for their own actions.
and that's the one thing that we have always agreed on. That yes, there is a responsibility there, but at the same time, I just see it differently than you. If you
Yeah,
can't be
yeah,
there
I
and
know.
I can, I'm gonna help this kid get where it gotta be.
Yeah, but see,
I'm just gonna
you
do
can't
it
piss on
because
me and tell
I
me it's
look at
raining.
it from a
You,
different way.
you just can't piss on me and tell me it's raining. You
That's
can't
not
tell
what
me,
I'm doing.
yeah, you is. You can't tell me you over there fucking and having kids and I gotta pay for it. You can't tell me that because you got up and
If
got
I
caught
make
with
the
a ticket.
choice,
Because
hey,
you was over there hustling and
we
got caught
all
up.
live with
Now your
choices.
baby ain't got nothing.
Hey,
Now I gotta do it?
hey,
No,
we
man.
all
I
live
got
with
my own
choices.
kids to take
I'm gonna
care of.
say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you close out. We all live with choices, and the choices that we make dictate where we go. You make a choice to have a baby. If I make a choice to meet your baby mama and take care of your baby, that's still my choice. You may make a choice to say, "Nah, I'm not doing that." Everybody has a choice. We have free will. We have free walkthrough. We have free whatever we want to do in life. That's why I love what we do over here at Nostalgia because everybody has their opinion. I'm not against your opinion. That's just your opinion for you. But in my mind, if I like your mom and you're here and your dad's nowhere to be around, I'm not gonna love your mom and not love you. That's just how I walk.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
see, you
treat you the
jumping
same
to
as
the
I treat
end.
my
You
boys.
on the end of it. You on the end of it and not at the beginning of it.
And I got you. I get it. But I'm on the part that at some point when you believe in God and you say God move you to a place where you're supposed to be, what if that child is the part where you're supposed to be?
Your
Because
child is the part of you're supposed to be.
and
Whoever
I still
child that is,
and
no, whoever child that is, he a part of they supposed to be.
but if you make like I said and you're missing one, I don't think you're missing it. I just think you don't like it. At the
No,
end of the
no.
day,
The thing
I
about it
said it's a
is you
choice.
coming up with a reason and an excuse and a soft
I'm
heart to
not.
be like, I'll be stepdaddy. I'll be the father. No,
I'm
I'm
saying
not.
I
No,
made
no,
a
no. Hold
but
on.
if and
Hold
I'm
on.
telling you,
I'm
if I
not.
made a
Hold on.
choice,
Hold on. I'm not. I believe that I can make my own babies. And if I
right.
make my own babies, I take care of my own babies. That's just how I feel. The
Okay,
next
and I'm
man,
saying I
the
agree with
next
you
man,
on
and
how
you
you feel.
included in this. So now I'm going to include you in something since you keep including yourself in everything. You and 10 more niggas can go take care of however many kids y'all want to. I want to take care of my own for that.
And I said, okay, I'm agreeing with you on how you feel. I'm saying yes, but at the every end of the day, like I said, everybody has a choice. I choose to say, hey, if I care for your mom, then I gotta care for you because why am I laying down with you knowing that you have a baby and I won't be there for him as much as I'm there for you? That is the only thing I'm saying. If not, like you said, if you don't choose to be there, then don't lay down with her. Don't do anything with her. Don't put yourself in that kid's
That's
life.
where I'm at. See,
That's what
that's
I
the
agree
part
with.
I'm talking about.
I agree
See,
with you on that.
that's
But
the
I'm
part I'm
saying
talking
me.
about.
I'm saying me though. I'm talking from a personal me. Not nobody else, not you, not nobody listening, not Wood, not man. I'm saying at the end of the day, I know how I walk. If I like somebody and they got a kid, I don't be like, nah, you're off the table. I'm like,
Yeah,
yes, as long as we can blend the
but
planets.
because that you are willing to raise somebody else's seed does not take the responsibility off of them. No matter what you do for
And
a
I
kid.
agree with you.
Hold on,
I
hold
agree.
on, hold
I
on,
agree
my
with you
nigga, hold
100%.
on. No matter what you do for somebody else's kid, that kid still got a dad and a mama.
And I agree with you
And
100%.
that's who the Lord holds responsible for their seed, is the person that planted it and had it. the
I
community,
agree with
the
you
community
100%.
around them always participates and helps and reaches out. That's not what I
I,
was talking about. I'm
I
talking
agree
about
with you.
fixing the problem. You talking about pacifying it. We can keep pacifying the damn problem, but until we hold everybody, not just you and me, everybody responsible for their own damn seed, we're gonna keep having this.
And I get you. We're going to always, but the world ain't perfect. So we're going to always have issues.
No, but you still got to try to do shit right. You can't say the world
And
ain't perfect.
hey, for every five that you try to tell to do things right, you probably only gonna get one. So what do you do with the other four? You just kick them to the curb and throw them in the trash.
A hard head make a soft ass.
That's the problem.
No, that's fact. That's fact.
I agree with you, but I'm gonna
See,
drop
when you
off,
go
man.
get
I'm
a
gonna let
job,
you.
see, to me, when we go get jobs and we working for somebody else, it should be an option on that application saying, if I want you to take money out my shit for food stamps, if I want you to take my money out for that. And the reason why it should be an option is because I got my own kids that need food. I got my own family that I got to feed. So if I
Now I
choose
do.
to, no,
Now
but if I
everything you're
choose
talking
to,
about on that.
if I
Now
choose to, like you two,
that's a
check the
government.
box. If you check the box, it's okay. But they
Now
done
that's
made
a
it
government issue.
mandatory, but it's mandatory across the board. That's bullshit to me. That's total bullshit. No, I'm not responsible for somebody else's problems. I'm responsible for my problems. But neither here nor there, y'all. Let me tell y'all something.
But I'm with you, so I'm gonna hold on. Let me bow out. Thank you for letting me on the show, so that way you can do your closeout, bro. Thank y'all for coming on. Thank you for allowing me to be on. I love our conversations always. This is what, guys, if you don't know us, this ain't nothing new for us. We do this all day, every day. So don't think we mad at each other like we about to leave here upset. We do this all day, every day. This is
Man,
what brings our topics to the station. So I
that's right.
appreciate you guys. I thank you for bringing me on top. I'm gonna let you close out because I gotta tend to this other show real quick.
Got about 10 minutes left. Got 10 minutes. All right. Hey, y'all. I appreciate everybody, man, that, tuned in and rock with me, man. My brother, Nostalgic Radio, the whole family, man. Woody Wood, man, Christine with a K, she coming back. She just had the little nostalgic baby, we call it. So we got a lot going on, man, and we very blessed. We rolling up on a year, man, and it's incredible because all the shows that I done did within that year, when I count them up, it's like, wow, that's a lot of content. So I sit around and I talk about stuff that, really, that I don't think nobody wants to address or admit that it's real. Just as me and my brother was just talking, he instantly went into his shit. I wasn't talking about him, but see a scalded dog on boy. You understand? Truth, boy, when you start hitting them truth and throwing them nails out there, you boy. And that's the beauty of my show. That's the beauty of his show. He bring up some topics and so do I, and it touched nerves because of the way we were raised. And I think loyalty, perspective, and all that, your character, I think that that's something that you can be born and taught with. So, and whoever your mom and dad is, I believe that in God's world, that's who is responsible for you. We've always had a village where, we supposed to feed kids. We supposed to buy them stuff and give them things as a whole, not because the government said so. It will be different. Just like when you check black, are you black? Are you Mexican? Are you white? Okay, do you want this money taken out for food stamps? Do you want this money taken out for that? We should have an option, especially if you don't have no kids. Or if them you ain't that ain't your baby mama. And I believe that if they would attack it like that, the numbers would go down so fast. The having babies out of wedlock, trying to lock up people with money, all that would just go away. Boom, be gone. But because we have so many people, we just lovers of Christ. We lovers of the world. We lovers of each other. We lovers of everybody. So as African Americans, the black pride thing is almost erased. If you see somebody in red, black, and green or the dashiki or something, you're like, damn, that old crazy motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's almost incredible how everybody can avoid what needs to be done. You can tell somebody and they still say, yeah, but this is and this. That don't make it right. Because something a law don't make it right. Slavery was a law that didn't make it right. And each generation is supposed to go farther than the last generation. Not sit idle, not buy into the bullshit. So y'all be careful, man, what you intake every day, the things you put in your brain, because it's important. You know, the brain is a muscle. What you feed it, that's what you're gonna get out of it. You know what I mean? And you want to stay healthy, mentally healthy. You need to know Top Dollar rock with you. I fuck with you. I don't care what you is. Stir or queer. Just be yourself, man. Do you. But don't force bullshit on me. See, even when you doing something, I'm gonna call you on the bullshit. Now, if you're doing something good, I'm gonna call you on that. Man, that's good. But if you're doing something I think bad, I'm gonna say something about that. Now, the beauty of it is, it's just my opinion. I tell y'all every week, no matter what I talk about or what I say, it's just my opinion, y'all. It's just me voicing my opinion about some worldly issues and how I think I would handle them. And yeah, it's gonna be some kickback because it's people that actually need the food stamps. It's some women and children actually out there need that Section A and all that. But as soon as we get over the shock, we'll be all right, like we always is when they give us something and take it away. And what they took away is more valuable than what they gave us. And that's a home where they are a husband and a wife, to where all those kids belong to them. They are responsible for their own seeds. When your kids walk out the door, they represent you. That's your name they carrying in the school. That's your name they represent on the football field, in the choir, in the church band, choir. You understand? So we got to be mindful of a lot of that, man. Be careful with it. Next week I'll be back, man. Same bad time, same bad channel. You know what I'm saying? We got Real Talk with Jason Dixon on Mondays, man. Normally from 7 to 9, but my brother be doing so much shit. He allowed to jump on at noon cause he feel it. You know what I mean? And ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? When you own the company, you can do them kind of things because he been making major moves. 1 year, y'all, September 1st. So y'all stay tuned, man. Tomorrow, y'all tune in to Wednesday night show, the Thursday night show with Man, CEO Man. We just got shows after shows after shows. Y'all tune in and you're going to find something that you like, something that you relate to, because this is Nostalgic Radio. Well, we keep it 100 every day, all day. You heard me? So y'all stay blessed because y'all know Jesus got me spoiled and I'm highly favored, man. From Lonnie B and Lake Joyce, boy. You heard me? Peace. Yeah, sir.
won in it. I won in it.
Hey, yo, Pluto. You
Nah,
going
bro,
brazen?
nigga. I love for the trap. I love for the trap. Like it's real love. Yeah, bro, nigga. I was born in it. I'm a done in it. I won in it. I'm about, nigga. My love for the trap. My love for the trap. I think this love real. Still got love for the trap that almost got me killed. Somebody grab a heater. In and out of town, buy a lot, get the prices cheaper. I was born in it, tryna make a change, can have my son in it. Dope man, son, paid attention, now I'm a done in it. But I love you, you my everything. Love with the trap, see that Z, that's my wedding ring. Lamp now run through the hood, finna blow the brain. Don't know why I be without you, probably go insane. My love for the trap. My love for the trap. I think this love real. Still got love for the trap, it almost got me killed. Grab a sandwich bag, take cash out. When you come, bring only cash. Before I had a house, I swear the trap house me many nights. I'm on the plane again, we getting low, it's time to take a flight. Hey, I love you. You change a nigga like how I'ma put something before you. Second trip I ever had on land weight. Right in folks, show me what love was. I swear at first I had no ups and downs in this shit. 2 and 3, watch for the raid. Knew I make something out of my life and I went the day. Never pull up now, cause it ain't too many left. I ain't making no excuses, playing the cards that I was dealt. I'm in a trap house, lost downtown, nice as hell, but I'ma trap it out. Really know them raps, told you that, got it mapped out. Since I graduated, 5 years, seen no drought. I think it's real love. I love that trap shit. You change a nigga life, know this shit wrong, I don't know why, feel so right. I love for the trap. I know where I be. You and me.
Throw your hood up unless you a bitch, nigga. Be a dog in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. These boys playing the game dirty, I'm talking about kick dog. Throw your hood up unless you a bitch, nigga. Be a dog in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. These boys playing the game dirty, I'm talking about kick dog. What's the business pimping already? What it do? We just some thugs in the club on that Grey Goose. We blowing doja on the poles in the DJ booth. Drill that, bolt it down, clean or something.
I'm serving to dip through that bitch, you understand me? Lights out, like I'm coming to store one of them little Twinkies or something. Say, man, give me a Twinkie, and when you turn around, bam, boom, that's it, bitch, you out of it, you heard me? Are we on the air? I'd like to introduce the world to MJF. The newest member of the Stepchild Records.
Top dollar, baby, yo, holla.
Quarter pound in the high. Street game. Yo, fat. Coming down, candy paint, done did that. Screens falling from the sky.